That was really weird. So yes, we're live here in Lowell, Massachusetts, and I'll wait for some people to connect. I kind of want to talk about Megatron, um, and our and the financing for Megatron, which was kind of crazy. And right now we're kind of waiting for my daughter's second game, field hockey game to start. So I figured, you know what, let's just go live, and I haven't put a video up on YouTube for a while, so we'll do that. So I'll wait for a couple people to show up if they'd like to. If not, we'll just talk, and then this will get posted, and you guys can watch it then. So we're gonna hang out here, and are we able to put this camera around? I kind of want to show. One thing I want to show is the version of software that we're at right now. So if I click on the Tesla T, and we're actually at version 2018 18.2. So that means that we actually have the latest version or latest software installed. So that means that we have the actual new maps in the system as well. So the new maps are very responsive, but they it doesn't seem like they fixed a lot of the issues in regards to routing. So go and open this up a little bit. So you're not really gonna notice anything different, but one thing with this update that I noticed is everything's faster. So like when you're pinching and zooming, it actually is relatively responsive. So with the new maps also in the display cluster on the left hand side, let's go ahead and navigate somewhere so you guys can see it. So this is actually what has improved in the new map update. This turn by turn actually makes it almost like you don't really need this. It's still good to look at this over here, but this actually is really responsive, and it actually gives you it actually zooms in and zooms out based on where you're at. So now you don't really miss an exit, and it's really detailed. So I really like that a lot. So also, while we're waiting for people to join, the web browser actually has improved like tremendously. Like surfing the internet. Not that I never really surfed on here. Mainly when I'm bored, like waiting. Maybe I'll try it out. I just jump on my iPhone. But so let's go on like Tesla.com and watch it load up here. Watch how fast it loads. I mean, come on, there it goes. And that's actually faster than it was before. Before it was kind of like almost useless. See if we can kind of go on the USA thing here. There we go. It's a lot. It just loads a lot quicker than it used to. Again, I don't know what the functionality. Some people do use this for various things, maybe for weather and stuff. But if you're going to surf the internet and you're bored, you're more than likely going to be using your cell phone. So. All right, so I kind of want to talk about the Megatron in regards to like what's been going on with it and what we've been doing too. And with Megatron, we actually had a financing issue where we purchased a vehicle and we actually financed it outright where we're going to own it. And like 3 months later, I didn't receive any payment coupon. I didn't receive anything regarding the payment. So basically, I called Tesla and they said that we didn't get approved for the loan, and that doesn't make any sense. I traded in my Chevy Traverse. I gave them a down payment, and it's my second Tesla that I own. So I was like, okay, and we've been driving Megatron for 3 months, and all of a sudden they say we didn't get approved. So I'm like, okay, give me my car back, give me my Traverse back, and my down payment, and we'll be good to go. And they said they can't do that. So I'm like, well, what are you gonna do? What's gonna happen? And they told me to sit tight, and then eventually they somebody screwed up or whatever. I have no idea what happened. So they moved us into a lease, and they dropped my monthly payment by like $300 a month. So now we're leasing Megatron. So that was kind of the big thing. Like I don't have no idea what happened. I don't know how you can go into a dealership and they can take your vehicle, take your down payment, approve you for like 1% interest, and you leave there, sign the paperwork, and then 3 months later they say you don't get approved. So that doesn't make sense to me. So that happened, and they took care of it for us, and now we're in a lease I think we get like 25,000 miles a year, which is fine. We're gonna buy it after the lease is up. It's a 3-year lease. So that was the financing debacle. That's I when I bought Phoenix. Phoenix was like super easy. We went through. We did a trade, same thing, and everything went off without a hitch. But Megatron was a little bit different. So also what's been going on with Megatron in regards to its functionality? It is a Model X. It does have Falcon wings, and we had one of our Falcon wings. You can watch the video where the Falcon wing wouldn't close. It would try to close. The mechanism was broke. It was in the winter time, so I thought that maybe the mechanism was frozen. So I warmed it up and tried a bunch of things, but it wouldn't close. So I called Tesla and they said you got to drive it down and we'll fix it. Well, the closest service center to us, and they wouldn't send a one of those remote technicians that everybody talks about. They wouldn't send one of them. So we basically had to drive to Toronto. That's our closest service station. That's about an hour and a half. And so while we're driving, it's snowing and blowing, and the wings flapping and making a bunch of beeping noise. Check out our video; it's pretty funny. But it was freezing in the cabin. Once we got it there, they fixed it relatively quickly for us. So we've had the issue with the Falcon wing, and not everybody does experience this issue. But if you Google search, you'll probably see there's a lot more issues than probably been let on by Tesla. The Falcon wings are a great idea, but it's a lot of technology in a door, and over time it's probably gonna have issues. So other than that, Megatron's been great, right? No other issues. We had some issues with the upholstery. We bought ourselves it was a showroom Model X, and had a bunch of like cuts in the upholstery, like I don't know, somebody took razor blades and cut them. So I talked to Tesla about that. They looked at them and they actually they're going to replace the whole back seat because there's so many cuts in it, and they replaced these two as well. These already got replaced already. So and the white leather holds up amazing. We've had Megatron for almost a year now, 7-8 months, and with kids coming in and out of here, and in the wintertime, the white seats, the white leather is still very, very white. It's still very awesome. I'll put the camera on here so you see. It's still very white. No issues. It's really easy to clean off. All you do is use a little wipey. But that's cool. So today we're actually in Lowell, Massachusetts, waiting for my daughter's next field hockey game, and we got a couple of videos that we're going to be releasing. We noticed that our crushing video, where we crushed like cucumbers and bananas and stuff, everybody was kind of giving us shit because like, why are you crushing a cucumber? Why are you crushing a banana? And for some reason, when you guys see cucumbers and bananas, you're thinking of penises. I don't understand this. This doesn't make sense to me. So funny. So we're gonna do a crushing video part 2. I'm not gonna tell you what we're gonna use. We're gonna use like maybe some human body parts, not a penis, like an arm or something. We're gonna use some more stuff. So we're gonna do a part 2 video of the crushing. But we also have a Florida video where we drove to Fort Myers, Florida from Buffalo. So I'm gonna release that soon. And also this video here, our drive to Massachusetts. That's gonna be a nice little video that we release. So we got tons of other videos that we're gonna be producing that way. And I just also I still use my iPhone to record everything. I know somebody wants me to get like a better recording device, but I think my iPhone's perfect. So, but I did upgrade and buy Final Cut Pro, so I'm learning that right now. So maybe our videos will look a little better when we release them. But that's about it. I kind of wanted to give you guys a peek in on what Tesla Tim's doing. Megatron's doing great. We drove that to Massachusetts. Phoenix is awesome. We still love it. We're actually getting the 21-inch arachnid wheels on Phoenix. It's taken Tesla a little while to get those to us. We've had 5 referrals for a long time, and I've been calling about those wheels, and they still haven't got them. But it's the little Tesla app says it's processing, so hopefully we get those soon. And I have it. I don't think, like everybody else has been wondering, has anybody received a Powerwall 2 yet? And we're supposed to receive our Powerwall, but again, it says in March 2018, which now it's June, and I still haven't received any information about that at all. So that's going on with Tesla Tim. And if you have any questions or you want me to answer anything, go ahead and comment down below. And more videos to come very soon. When we get back, we're going to produce this video, and gonna have some more fun in our Teslas. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this out. We're gonna go to our game 2 of field hockey, and I don't know anything else to say, Mrs. Bell. Okay, that's Mrs. Bell. That's their input. All right, guys. Peace. We'll see you.